Welcome to my channel. Today we're going to be talking about these beach waves. Oh, they're so good. And we're also going to get into some makeup. I went into my drawer and pulled out some makeup that I haven't used in a long time, but some of them are my favorite, so let's hop into the video. So I got my natural hair in a silk press. I just did this, so I love when I have fresh hair. I just love it so much. So I just did my easy go-to style with my curling wand, and these are the curls that I get, and I love them so much. My hair is so fluffy and airy, and I love this stage of my hair. I mean, what girl doesn't like freshly washed hair? It's just so good. But some of the makeup products that I'm going to be using today are drugstore, and some of them are luxury. It's just a mixture of both that I've just had in the back of my makeup drawer. They're not sitting on my vanity, and I was like, I need to pull these out and use them and see what we can create because I'm in a creative mood. So let's get into it. So I'm going to first be starting off with this primer right here, and this is by Smashbox. This one right here, and this is their original photo finish smooth and blur primer. I'm going to put this on. I don't know about you all, but I am a normal skin girly, but something about this summer so far, when I go out, my nose has been really shining, like getting really oily. So this look right here, I feel like it's going to be perfect for summer using a mattifying primer because normally I use a glowy hydrating primer. So this one smooths and blurs, and they say it's lightweight, oil-free, and contains vitamins A and E. And I remember using this, and it was so good. It really does make you look filtered. Then I'm excited for this. This is the NARS Soft Matte Foundation. If you know, you know. If you don't know, let me tell you, it's so good. It's just something, and I'm going to put it on like this because it's fine. It's just something about this foundation that is so good, and that something is the finish. If you have to go to an event, you're getting pictures taken somewhere, you want to have just that perfect flawless finish, this is the foundation for you. So I'm going to use my Real Techniques brush. This is the 200, and I'm just going to go ahead and blend out that foundation. Now I have got a tan. This is in the color, I didn't state, Macao. So this is definitely my winter shade, I believe. I feel like I can just make it work really anytime because I want to try the NARS Light, what is it? Natural Radiant. And I plan on getting the same shade, but this, oh, it's so good. Friend, if you love looking matte, this is definitely one of the higher end foundations that I would suggest for you. Put my hair back. It is getting so hot, but I love this weather. Thank you, Jesus. People complain about the weather like no matter what. If it's hot, if it's raining, if it's snowing, if it's storming. But you know what? God wants us to be happy and not complain, you know? So I'm not complaining. We just need to be happy that we're alive. We can see the seasons change, you know? I'm going to pull a little bit over my neck. You always want to do that so that if there is a little bit of color difference, you're blending that in. So this is how that foundation looks. I love that. I love it. It's so pretty. Next, we're going to use my Maybelline Instant Age Eraser, and I have the color 144. This one right here, this is a drugstore find, and it's also so good. It has this little nozzle here, which is quite interesting. Like, I don't know, when I look at it, it looks kind of like a creature. I don't know, but anyway, is it working? Oh no. Oh, there it goes. Okay. So we're just going to put a little bit under our eyes here. And what I remember about this is that it blends out so well. I'm going to use my BK Beauty A506 concealer brush, this one right here, and we're going to blend this out. And I just love the way this blends. You know, you try so many new makeup products because there's always a new makeup product coming out. And if you're like me, you love trying them out. And so some of these products I haven't used, but not to say that I'm not using them because they're bad. They're really good. I've just tried different things. So that's why I thought this video would be so fun, just for us to try out, you know, some makeup that we already have, you know? And another thing I've been doing this year is not buying as much. Actually, very proud of myself because I have not just been buying any and everything. I've really been good with just using what I have up first. So I'm really proud of that. But that is such a pretty color. I feel like it's just so good. This beauty right here, this is the Juvia's Place Cream Bronzer, and this is in the color Amber. Now, honestly, the reason why I haven't used this one is because it has shimmer in it. When you open it, you can't really see the shimmer, but I can see the shimmer. That might not bother you, so you might like it, but the color is so beautiful. If this one did not have shimmer in it, I would have used it up by now, because look at how this just makes you look sun-kissed. The color amber. I just felt like when I went out, like in the sun, that there was a lot of shimmer on my face. And I like more of a matte bronze look. So Juvia's Place, if you're watching this video, if you guys could come out with a non-shimmery version of this, I would be so happy. And probably a lot of other people too, because you know, everyone has their preferences. But the way this blends out, the color, everything about it is really so pretty. And I know I would have used it more. But I wanted to bring it out today because I'm like, it's really very pretty. And if you like shimmer, you'll love this. All right, so this is a new product that Smashbox sent to me a while back. And it is their Halo Sheer to Stay Color Tint Lip and Cheek. And this is the color. It's really, really pretty. I'm going to put a little bit on my hand so you can see. It's like a pretty pink. That's the color of it. And I'm just going to use a little bit with my finger just to give me that pop of color. You know, I love a bright blush in the summertime, and this definitely does that. I'm actually just gonna spread that out with my fingers. A little bit on my nose. See how that just gives a pretty hint of pink? Yes, and you can also use this on your lips, so it's like a 2-in-1, and we love that. The next thing I'm gonna do is I'm going to do a small wing because I just love a wing. And let's do the other side. Okay, next, let's move on to setting our under eye. And I'm going to use my Huda Beauty Banana Bread. This is the shade right here. And I have an interesting relationship with this color powder. Some days I'm like, it's amazing. And then some days I think it's a little too light. But we're going to use it today. You guys tell me what you think. See, today I feel like it's perfect. And it might have to do with how much you apply, you know? Just putting a thin layer really is all I need. Oh, that's really good. See? I'm going to take the remainder of it and just go over. It also has a lot to do with your color foundation. You know, sometimes your foundations vary in color and the setting powder on top of that is going to look different. So this powder today is going very well with that NARS. Then we're going to use a drugstore bronzer that I purchased a while back. This is the L'Oreal Infallible Fresh Wear Bronzer, and it is in the color, what color do I have? Dark, 500 dark. And this is what that powder looks like. This is the color. And we're just going to go ahead and set, ooh. Very pigmented. Forgot about that. See, that's the thing. When you stop using stuff, you're kind of like, whoa. And you know what? Can you see that shimmer peeking through? Can you see that shimmer? I can see it. I don't know if it's picking up on camera. It's picking up that shimmer that's in the Juvia's Place, and I don't really care for that, but we're going to keep going because I'm really liking how this is coming together. This is also a darker bronzer, which is another reason why I don't use this a lot, because I feel like this could be a contour shade and a bronzer. I normally like a warmer bronzer, and this one's kind of cooler and darker. So if you're a little bit darker than me, this would be perfect for bronzer. And if you're my complexion a little bit lighter, this is going to be a contour shade for you. But it's really pretty. I'm gonna use a tad bit. Like I said, this is very pigmented to contour my nose a little bit. Especially since this is darker, we're going to be really light-handed. I'm just going to do just a little bit of shadowing on the sides of my nose and just a little bit how I like to do that circle around my nose. And next I want to show you something that's fun to do on the eyes, and I love whenever I do this. I'm going to go into the Saharian by Juvia's. This is an eyeshadow palette that I really, really, really like, but don't really use a lot, but the colors in it are beautiful. Look at this. You can see my nail prints where I'm like pointing and like accidentally getting in there. But this shade right here is so pretty. It's Jamila. We're going to use that for the eyes. Something about orange on the lids. Every time I put it on, I'm like, that is so pretty. And I'm going to be, or try to be, light-handed with this. And we're just going to put just a tad. And next, we're going to go ahead and set that blush that we put on. And I'm going to use this Juvia's Place Volume 4. This one right here, I pulled this out the other day. I even did a short on it. It's so pretty. And I tend to use it in the summertime, this top shade specifically. So I'm going to take that and I'm just going to kind of smile and apply it to my cheeks. Look at that. Isn't that just a beautiful blush? And it goes so well with that halo cream that we used before. I put a little bit on my nose. All right, let's move on to eyes. For today's look, I'm going to use a brown mascara, and this one is a drugstore find again, and it's by Burt's Bees. I really love the consistency and the color of this. It's like a dark brown. So if you're looking for a mascara that's not maybe as harsh, even though I like black, this is so good. Now, it's not like a true brown. I feel like this actually does still look black, to be honest. It's just like a dark brown, but it's still so pretty. As you can see, it's just very flattering on the eyes. I'm going to wipe off this lip oil that I have on, which is the e.l.f. Pink Quartz. We're going to use Trendsetter. Now, this is a lip liner that I heard so much about. I ordered it and didn't really wear it a lot because it was a little bit darker than I had anticipated, and it wasn't really my favorite, but you can still make this work. And you know how your moods change about things? Watch me love this. So that's the lip liner. This is the lipstick we're going to use. It's by Sephora, their matte collection, and it's in the color, what color is this? 21. It's a pretty neutral color. So good. We're going to put that in the middle. It's a darker, more golden color, which is why I don't pull for it as much, but it's still so very pretty. I'm going to go over top of that with this e.l.f. lip oil that I had on earlier. This is Pink Quartz, so we're just going to top it just around the edges. So good. We're going to set our face with the MAC Fix Plus. This one's so good. I've just tried so many. It's just not been used. Oh, that feels so good. Okay, now I'm going to pull my hair to the front so you guys can see, like, when you put it in the front, how you can style these curls so beautifully. See how effortless they look? Like beach waves almost. I love that look. Here's the side. They're just so wavy and, like, I just feel so beautiful with these curls. And all right, you all, this is the finished look. I hope you enjoyed this video. I had so much fun diving back into some of the products I haven't used for a long time. This goes to show, go use some of that makeup that you already have. You never know what look you're going to come out with, and you might love it.